High school football in the Valley is back. Cover 4 begins now.
Hey there, hope you're having a great night. It's finally here, the first Friday of the football season. Lots of action to cover on Cover 4 on CBS 4. First week of football giving us something we all like, rivalry matchups, and plenty of them. Several on tap tonight, including the Bird Bowl between Harlingen and Harlingen South, the 30th edition of the Bird Bowl, our game of the week. Valley Sports Central's Blake Holland is live at Bogus Stadium. Blake has more on the big game. Blake, how's it going out there at Bogus?
A good night for Harlingen as it was Bird Bowl 30 here today. Harlingen South, the Cardinals looking to take back the trophy this season. So let's go straight into the highlights. A rocking atmosphere here at the stadium this evening. We go to the second corner. No score until QB Randy Morales keeps it himself. He sheds a few tackles and takes it to the house for the touchdown. Cardinals take the 7-0 lead. Ensuing drive for Harlingen South. First play from scrimmage. The Hawks lose the football as Harlingen hops on it. They recover. Great field position for the Cards, and they take advantage right away. Isaiah Bell going beast mode, shedding tackles before punching it in. Momentum all on Harlingen's side as they extend its lead now 14-0. But the Hawks come right back down the field before the half. August Wilson, he finds South Vergara for the TD. Harlingen South trails 14-7 at the half, but that is as close as they get in this contest. Harlingen runs away with it 37-7, a dominant second half by the Cardinals. But a cool moment after the game, though, both teams coming together and talking about the pride they have in Harlingen itself. What a game, what an atmosphere. Reporting live in Harlingen, Blake Holland at Valley Sports Central. Back to you, Ruben.
Thank you, Blake. Always great to see both teams come together and celebrate the city of Harlingen. Over in Edinburgh North, and Vela facing off at Richard Flores Stadium. Vela, the best program in the Valley in recent years, dropping down this year to Class of 5A. To Edinburgh we go. Sabercat Nation out in a full force. Coach John Campbell's boys driving and working out of the shotgun. Vela going deep. Carlos Tamez gets behind the secondary, hauls in the pass, and strolls into the end zone. That's the opening score of the game, and there would be many more for Vela later on. Braden Ludiker rumbled into the end zone. Vela up 33-7 late in the first half. Coach Campbell's boys lighting up the scoreboard. They win big 50-14, the final over at Flores Stadium. Like Vela, McAllen Memorial made our trip to the third round of the playoffs last year. They'll face off in district play later this year. The Mustangs opening their season in Brownsville. Mustangs taking on the Hanna Eagles. Will pick up the action midway through the first quarter. McAllen Memorial, Sebastian Aleman gets the first 7 points of the game on the board. Nice run right there, breaking a couple tackles and finding the end zone. Later on, late first quarter, Max Alanis Choi gets to the near sideline and gets into the end zone. Doubles the lead right there. Then it's Hannah's Chris Peña who gets points on the board for the Eagles. Later in the second quarter, the Mustangs with the ball once again. Dylan Goodson gets away and now makes it right there. 21-7 for McAllen Memorial. Late first half, Mustangs knocking on the door once again, and they would get another score. This one right here puts them up 28-7. Memorial barely hangs on, though. The Mustangs win 31-28. Back in McAllen, Coach Patrick Shelby and his McAllen Bulldogs kicking things off at home. The Dogs taking on Edinburgh. To McAllen we go. Both teams reached the first round of the playoffs last year. The Mackay fan section packed all the way to the rafters, and that's what we like to see in high school football. Lots of pride out there, lots of bodies in the stands. Bobcats with the ball first quarter at the Mackay 5-yard line, trying to get in the end zone, but they fumble, and it's recovered by Mackay's Nolan Gonzalez. First down. Bulldogs Mackay looking to answer on the next play. Nathan Rocha with a long pass downfield, but it's intercepted by Woodrow Villarreal for the Bobcats, putting Edinburgh in a good field position. Bobcats back on the 5-yard line on third down. Jay Santa Maria will hand it off to Jacob Gonzalez, but this run goes absolutely nowhere. The Bulldogs barking loud on defense. The Bobcats, though, going for it on 4th down. And Santa Maria gonna make a pass. He's looking for the end zone, but it's picked off by Arturo Alanis for the Bulldogs, ending the first quarter with this play right here. A positive play for Matt Kai. We'll go to the second quarter. Bulldogs looking to put some points on the board. Rocha hands it off to Max Alvarez, who makes one tackler miss, then another. He stays on his feet, goes down the sideline, and you know what he's about to do. He's about to score a touchdown that puts Matt Kai up 7-0, but Edinburgh comes back and wins 21-13. Over in Weslaco, Coach Mike Burgett and the Weslaco East Wildcats opening their season at Bobby Lackey Stadium against Los Fresnos. The Wildcats missed out on the playoffs last year for the first time in 13 years. Picking up the action in the second quarter, Alex Martinez behind center, and he'll pass to Ashton Guajardo. Guajardo looking for more yardage after the catch. Loses the football, but he was already down. However, Los Fresnos comes out victorious tonight. The Falcons win 28-7. And coming up after the break, Coach David Gilpin and his Mission Veterans Patriots enjoying a festive 3-day weekend after winning the Battle of Conway. We'll have a recap. And over in Santa Rosa, Coach Joe Marichalad and his Warriors looking to get their campaign off to a winning start. Warriors hosting Marine Military Academy. Highlights after the break. And welcome back to Cover 4 on CBS 4. The players on the field bringing tons of energy on game day. The fans in the stands doing the same. Let's check out some Friday fanatics. To Santa Rosa we go. These wild and crazy kids are never camera shy. In fact, they wanted to be on camera. Nice round of applause for the kids in the bleachers making some noise and making the grade as our Friday fanatics over at Santa Rosa. And this year on Cover 4 on CBS 4, we're giving you an in-depth look every week at how Valley coaches operate on the sidelines and beyond in a new segment called Mic'd Up. PSJ North head coach Marcus Kaufman giving us an inside look at how he and the Raiders operate.
You guys have been seeing me a little bit stressed the last 2 days, haven't you? Getting upset with the way you guys are playing around, acting like we're going to be playing somebody that ain't not very good. Don't disrespect them. I want you to hit him in the mouth over and over and over, and make him submit. Finally, we got one of that boy, right? Where's he at? Where's he at? Now we got you. Now you're on. Make him submit, guys. Make him squat. He missed it wide. But at least he's kicking it. You kicked it, so that's good, that's good. I don't want to hear a thing other than what's going to happen in the second half. We're going to keep our foot on our throat until I tell you to stop. We understand that?
Yes, sir.
And that's exactly what the Raiders are doing, up 42-0 in the second half at last check. Thank you to journalist Rolando Avila and to Coach Kaufman for giving us an inside look at how football is done the Raider way. Our next stop, Santa Rosa coach Joe Marichalar and his Warriors taking on Marine Military Academy. The Warriors, all wired up and ready to rock and roll, will pick up the action in the first quarter. First drive of the game, Warriors handed off to Felipe Alanis, who slips a tackle, spins out of another, makes another guy take a tumble. What a run by Alanis. Later in the drive, Warrior QB Brian Rojas launching deep to the far side. Check out the grab by Julius Olmedo with a DB all over him. That gets Santa Rosa inside the 10. Warriors going back to the ground game. Inside give to Alanis, who dives in for the score. Alanis muy feliz. Warriors take a 7-0 lead. Next Warrior drive, they put the ball in the running back's hands. He tried to turn the corner, but MMA's Ben Smith strips him and falls on the bacon. Leather neck drive, though, would come up empty. Santa Rosa looking to add to its lead. Rojas buying some time and finding Sergio Mendoza, who makes the great tiptoe catch. Great concentration right there. Rojas now faking the handoff, looking downfield and finding a wide open Adrian Zamora, who makes the sliding catch. Touchdown Warriors. Santa Rosa up 34-0 at last check in the fourth quarter. And every week we'll give you, the fans, a chance to select our viewer game of the week. We'll give you 3 options. You can vote on valleycentral.com/connect. This week's winner, the Battle of Conway, the matchup between Mission and Mission veterans, taking 55% of the vote. The Battle of Conway played last night at Sherryland. Game was tied at halftime at 14. Mission looking to make it 5 straight wins in the Battle of Conway. This Eagle touchdown made it a 6-point game, but Mission Vets' run game could not be stopped in the second half. The Patriots snapped their 4-game skid in the series. A 32-20 win for the Patriots. A huge momentum-boosting victory for the Patriots.
Our program needed it. We've played really well, but we've taken some losses to Mission, and, you know, that doesn't sit well with any of us. And our seniors needed it. Our coaches needed it. You know, it's like I was telling our principal after the game, man, when we lose to Mission, it weighs on me. It does, man. You know, I feel as if I've let, you know, our community down and our school down and our people down, because that's a game that bragging rights, man. And, you know, we needed this one.
Coach Gilton always excited when he comes out victorious, cheering on the team. Coming up, Cover 4 debuting its newest segment, Cheerleader Challenge, what it's all about and how you can take part after the break. And welcome back to Cover 4 on CBS 4. We'll pick things up with another rivalry game, the Tri-City Classic. PSJ North battered PSJ last year, 49-23. Coach Kaufman's Raiders made a run to the third round of the playoffs last year. Let's head out to FAR. Bears, on the other hand, had a losing season. The Raiders with a touchdown run right there to make it 7-0 for North. Then later on, Coach Kaufman excited on the sideline. North on the attack again. Run up the gut, add on to the lead, and that makes it 13-0 North, and the fans, they're feeling it. Moving on now, the Raiders inside the red zone, and the pass to the near side, that's in the end zone right there. That's a touchdown to Andre Matamoros. North touchdown now to Julius Arredondo, who hauls it in. The Raiders coming out victorious, big-time win tonight, 49-0. And Friday nights aren't just about the action on the field. They're also about all the other elements that make high school sports special. And who better to bring some excitement than cheerleaders? Every week we will select a squad and give them the opportunity to show their school spirit at a local business. Today, the Harlingen South Cheer Squad got to spread some school spirit ahead of today's Bird Bowl. They used streamers, decorated windows, posted signs throughout Charlie Clark Nissan in Harlingen. At the end of the regular season, you will vote for the best decoration. The best decoration is the winner of our cheerleader challenge. And what a great opening Friday night of the season it's been. That's all the time we have for you now. We'll see you right here next week for another edition of Cover 4 Sports. Have a good night.